Anyway, we've got Spiral here. We've got Sitaux playing as Malian, Slam playing as Gujaras, and Slam's loving it. He's going to be garrisoning his sheep here. And that, going for the mill immediately, takes away from the wood you're going to have for the dock. So Slam has this one straggler tree that he's going to be using as we see him attacking this little palisade and getting access to the cow and the sheep, which he will garrison inside of his mill. He's going to have a little bit of extra food because of the berries here from Gujaras, but the dock is going to be late for him if he's going for a dock at all. If he does eventually go for that dock, and this would be the perfect setup here with a dock on these two shorefish, maybe a couple of villagers, he can garrison the fish. He can garrison his ships inside to keep them safe. So that is potential, I suppose. Elliot, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate it, bro. Welcome back. Welcome back. Any chance of a duo cast, Dave? I've missed you and Little T. Are you talking about Little Trouble? Or Tristan? Are you calling him Lil T now? What about Lil Tay? Turns out she's alive. Lil Shoe. Ah. There we go. More sheep and cows coming in for Sitaux. So, Gujaras against Malians. What's the plan here from Slam? Is he going to put a dock down or no? Is he just going to play full land? Right now it looks like he's going to play full land. Probably a little bit faster to Feudal Age. Click up, go for some scouts, right? Take map control if you can. Trying to get enough food in. This boar still has some food left over, and you can see he's almost got 200 in his arms, plus the villager that's queued, so food is coming in for him. I don't know if he's going to have enough to click up to Feudal Age really quick, though. Yeah, he's not going to have enough, guys. He's getting loom right now. Garrisons, he's still 150 away, and now he's still on the boar, but it's running out of meat. And he's on the berries. He's going to have to add an extra villager. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This villager is coming out here, too. Maybe a forward dock for Slam to pressure this area. He has found the dock from Sato. But, like, dude, you're forever away from going up. And look at this. He's not even... Oh, is he even going to have enough food to click up to Feudal Age? It looks like he will. It looks like he barely will. Barely. But this forage bush is depleting. And he does click up with 9 seconds of idle TC time. And here come the villagers out towards this area. Are they hunters now? Or is he sending them all forward? Feels like they're hunters. Yeah, he's just going to mill here for more food. His wood situation is looking pretty dire, though. He does get a dock up. Can Sitaux see this? No, Sitaux cannot see that. Actually, quite good for Slam. And he's going to be contesting this. Sitaux can barely not see that. Oh, my goodness. Might be able to see the villager as she comes out to fish. Or he might not, actually. He might not. Might see her net, but he won't see the villager. Okay, now he scouts it. Now he figures it out. He knows. He knows. Slam will be up considerably faster to Feudal Age. He's taking the gold without going for a mining camp because his wood eco is incredibly low at the moment. Only 6 on wood currently. And he had to go for a mill over here as well. So things are not looking incredibly bountiful in Slam's economy. Sitaux, I suppose Malians are a little bit better here with the more expensive houses, right? Because they save a flat percentage of wood on their buildings. So I suppose Malians have gotten even better with the 50 pop houses. Or no, we're in the wrong fucking tournament. Never mind. Wrong tournament. Regular houses, guys. Don't freak out. Regular houses. Wrong tournament. No loom gaming? No, Slim got loom. Sitaux got loom as well. Wrong tournament, David. Yep. Here comes the fire galley from Slam. Lot faster than Sitaux. And Slam also has this camel scout, which could really help against the fire galleys. I believe it gets bonus damage against them. He's hunting down the fishing ships. He's looking for opportunities to kill them. Looks like he's going to be able to kill them. There are villagers here to repair, though. And Slam is going to kill that ship, regardless of the 2 villagers repairing it. But now, the ships are being blocked. The fire damage is being blocked by Sitaux. As Slam clears up that ship, and here comes another fire galley from behind. Slam is going to use his camel. Can't quite reach, though. And he'll just focus on taking down the fishing ships. And there goes the fishing eco from Sitaux. Good play from Sitaux here, though, to try and block that fire galley. Another fire galley on the way from Slam. Still trying to block it. Slam will get away, and Slam will be able to repair. But there's a demolition ship coming out. And this villager is dead. Oh, Sitaux might get a sick demo. Maybe not. Actually okay for Slam. As long as he doesn't lose that Vill, as long as he's still got the Camel Scout here, he should still be able to contest. Nice idea from Sitaux. And he is managing to keep his water pressure alive as he goes for archers back here. Is super house, though. Is he even making a house? Oh my god, Sitau's Omega house. He makes 2. He makes 2. Berry villager is still working away. I know everyone, including myself, is triggered that the mill is not inside here. And Slam is seeing these archers and the villagers loop around for the mill over here from Sitaux. But now he's going to have to run away with this camel. Does not want to lose that, for sure. Where's the scout from Sitaux? It's just chilling in the middle. It's big chilling. More scouts are being added here from Slam now. Slam with 46 seconds of idle TC time. He's managed to get his eco somewhat sorted. It was a really fast uptime from him. Very, very aggressive. And his economy was really struggling to keep up. But I think he's done a fairly good job with it, honestly. I would also love to see a demo here from Slam, but he has nothing on gold. He never went for the mining camp. He took the villagers off gold. And he doesn't have enough resources to even repair his ships, let alone make new ones. And he can't get behind the dock here, so he's going to clear up 1 fire galley from Sitaux, and that's it. Loses the other one. Sitaux still has 1 fishing ship alive. He's not going to really add more, though. He has to be worried about this dock from Slam, and Slam sends his forward villager back. Archers dying to the scouts from Slam. That's a good snipe there. Sitaux sending those forward without a spearman. Should know better than that, but I think he was worried more about the water pressure from Slam. And he's actually going for another forward dock here. So he's adding extra fishing ships. He's going for another dock. And he's going to be able to defend at home. It's a really good start for Sitaux. I don't think Slam... Yeah, I don't think Slam is going to be able to do too much damage with these things. The layout of the berries, it's always like that. Because they start with a cow and a sheep inside. With a little fence. This was one of the maps that was made for RMS Cup 2. And T90 liked it, so he included it in Titans League Season 2. More scouts on the way for Slam. Minute of idle TC time for Slam. Minute and a half for Sitaux. So it's been messy for sure. It's been difficult for both, but Sitaux is adding fishing ships, and Sitaux should just generally be ahead on eco. Has to be worried about these scouts around here. Slam's going to spot that Vill. He doesn't think it's worthwhile to come over here with the fires and potential of demos and whatnot. He has also gone for skirmishers, and he's pushed away this army from Sitaux. I liked RMS Cup a lot. I loved RMS Cup 2. It was fantastic. There was only a couple maps that were really boring. The Dick Rock map that we couldn't pronounce. This map was a little underwhelming, I'm not going to lie. But other maps like Fractal, which is in Titans League, were amazing. I really enjoyed Fractal. And there were some other ones there too. Just have to remember what they were. I remember Keldum's map. We did the map making tutorial and Keldum learned how to map script, and then his map got accepted. It wasn't the greatest map, but it was pretty pog for someone who had just learned how to script. Ring of Reeds? Ring of Reeds was great too, yeah. And that got featured in TGM, right? Okay, so Sitaux has the ships over here. He's taking out the dock from Slam. That's about to go down. He's got to worry about the scouts and the skirmishers at the back here, but he's on the way to Castle Age. And Slam is still a ways away from clicking up. Sitaux seems to be fine back here. Sitaux coming in with the scout. Where is archers? Archers are heading back. He's also gone for a stable. And he's making some scouts of his own to help clear this up. We need HC5 and WC2. FCC2. Dude, there's so many acronyms. I'd like to order a WWC2, HC5, FCC2, RMSC3. Is Slam not slamming? Slam's still got a decent setup. You can see he's going for a tower to support his mill over here. He's on stone right now, which is great. For more towers in defense. I think he suspects that he's going to be slower to the Castle Age. And he's still applying a little bit of pressure. Like, he's on the back here with the skirmisher. He's hanging around this gold, which Sitaux needs to respect. And, well, Sitaux is now pushing forward. Slam is going to see the scouts coming. He's going to back away. And what is the solution to this faster Castle Age from Sitaux? To the archer mass and to the scouts? We don't know. Maybe just get an equivalent amount of damage at the back here with your scouts. Maybe that's the solution. The tree is still 94 wood away from being chopped. This is an olive tree. Where? What did they? What olive tree? What the fuck? There we go. That's what an olive tree looks like. The green one. I was like, what on earth does that look like? Crossbow coming in. Bodkin's already in. We got the spearmen to help out. We've got scouts back here and Slam just trying to defend for as long as he can. He went on the stone so he could get towers. He's got a tower here, tower here. And he's got to make sure that he's constantly paying attention to this army forward from Sitaux. Meanwhile, at the back, trying to deal with the knight. It's a rough position for him, right? Sitaux going for another TC over here to kind of gain access to this gold in the center. And Slam just trying to survive. Still has not lost a villager yet. Hasn't lost a vill yet. The crossbows are coming in. That's the first vill down. Second vill. Third vill. Why did I say hasn't lost a vill? He then proceeds to lose like 4 of them. But he has cleared up the crossbow army. I don't know if that's worth from Sitaux. Like, it was some heavy damage there from him, but he lost all of his momentum, and he's only got 5 crossbows left. Meanwhile, at the back here, it looks like the knight was dealt with, and Slam is killing some villagers. Slam killed 2 vills, 3 vills. At the back here, 4 vills now. Really good stuff from Slam. To get value with that Feudal Age army, and now he's in the Castle Age. He does have quite a bit of stone, so he might be thinking castle drop or something like that. If he sees this TC, might be a target. Doesn't see it yet, but the Shirvamshas are coming in. And there's the monastery from Sitaux. He'll spot that too. He'll spot the crossbows. It's a really, really difficult position for Slam. I think he's going to commit onto the castle potentially. If you're looking for a castle position, like here would be optimal, but I don't know if you can get away with it even. You can go for a castle in the center, though. Like, that is buildable terrain right there. So maybe you could get away with that. Now he's killing some of the fish and heading into the back of the base with Shirvamshas, but it's 3 TC defense from Sitaux. The Vill difference, though, yeah, it's getting a little bit out of hand, for sure. Wheelbarrow is in for Slam. It's not in for Sitaux. He also has the farm upgrade and the second wood upgrade. So you have to keep that in mind when you're thinking about the Vill discrepancy. But still, being 10 Vills behind is a bit of it's a bit bad. Slam, do you go for a castle right here? Do it. Do it. Just do it. I bet you won't. I bet you won't, Slam. He ran out of stone. He doesn't have a market. Oh, boy. There's only 64 stone left on that. That's not enough. It's simply not enough to get a castle. He needs a market if he wants a castle. Does he have one? No, Siege Workshop. Does Sato know it's buildable terrain? Well, he did play in RMS Cup 2, I believe, so he should know. Crossbow's now microing against the Shravamshas, and he's found himself a nice little spot to sit, and Sato is doing a fantastic job to body block these Shravamshas with that scout. But Slam has skirmishers now. This crossbow army is dead, for sure. $64 is exactly enough, was it? How much did he have in the bank? I thought he was going to be missing out by like a couple. Was it exactly enough? Are you serious? Oh my god, dude. No way. There's no way it's actually exactly enough. Let's see. Oh my god! 1 stone, bro! What on earth? What on earth? The Knights are going to see the Vills. Slam is definitely going for a castle here. Sato could put 1 foundation and screw up the entire castle situation. We also have a Mangonel coming out. Slam, you need to place it before Sato can block. Nope. Nope. Sato blocks it. Villagers going down, though. Villagers... And Slam just gets aggressive. He puts an even better castle. It's not here. It's in the middle of Sato's economy over here. As Slam kills more villagers. He's got the camels. He's got the Shravamshas. And he's chasing. And I don't think these crossbows are enough here. We're going to need some more knights or camels or something from Sato. These villagers at risk of dying. So we see the camel coming out here. Slam's going to repair the Mangonel. So many villagers going down. Can he deny this TC? We see a wall there from Sato. Gate wall, house wall, regular wall. And Sato should be able to get that town center up before the Mangonel comes over here. Slam is still 1 TC gaming. That is Sato's 5th TC of the game, but he can't really produce from this one. 60 villagers against 48. It's only a 12 villager difference. It's not that bad, considering it's 5 TCs against 1. Sato needs Tigui. Maybe he does. Shravamsha's coming in again. These things can be very annoying in Sato's economy. They are weak, but they have that charge protection, right? Slam is now selling wood. He's on stone again back here. So he could go for another TC. He's buying 200 stone. Does he think about another castle, like right here? Castle right there would be brutal. You can see Sato selling stone, which is going to help Slam if he wants to go for a castle. But no, he's going for another TC. Using the market a lot, Slam. And he's buying more stone for another TC. So he's doing a lot of damage here. He's killing a lot of vills, and he's trying to get his eco sorted behind all of this. Still idling 12 vills in there. Still idling villager in here. Idling villagers throughout the farm eco from Sato. And he's done a really solid job. Slam is moving product. Oh yeah, he's moving product for sure. He's definitely moving product. Honestly, looks rough for Sato. It's not comfortable, but I think he's still ahead. If he gets a castle up of his own, I think Slam's really going to struggle. But I suspect that Slam will have the second castle up before Sato does. Sato has found a gold out here. There are bunch of extra golds you can go for. Still has the fish over here. Is losing the monastery at the front side. And the Shravamshas are coming in again, but the camels are here. Fortunately for the Shravamshas, they are faster than the camels, and they can just simply run away from that engagement. Man, both of these guys are using the market heavily. Great job with the camel here from Slam to clear up this fish. Really, really nice. Also forcing the camels to move back on this side as he runs in with the Shravamshas again. One of the most annoying units in the game. Shouldn't even be part of the game, IMO. And the camels running on this side, but double monastery defense from Sitaux. Those monks aren't going to help very much if he gets a castle right here, brother. Like, those monastery positions are not going to help very much at all if Slam gets a castle right here. And Slam might be thinking about buying stone. He could sell that. He could have a castle right now. He could have a castle there right now if he sold his wood and bought the stone. He is producing villas behind this too. And look at the villager count. 73 versus 71. Slam is officially caught up in villagers. Sato is just trying to hold on. The monks will work really nicely if you get enough of them against the camels and the Shravamshas. As we see one conversion coming in. And these Shravamshas are still kind of running around. Could be in the eco back here. Maybe you send them back here. You pull the army from Sato away. And then you go for that castle. And I think that's exactly what Slam's trying to do. The camels are over here from Sato. The Shravamshas are in the back. So even if this castle doesn't fully work out or you're pushed away for a moment and you have to cancel it, you're going to be doing damage back here. As we see the villagers start to build. One monk goes down. Camels engaging. Slam's kind of stuck behind this stable, but he's got so many villagers building this. I feel like it's okay. His camels are actually doing more damage as well. He needs to take this engagement, and Sato needs to clear this up, but Slam is winning with the Gajara camels, even with the monks behind, and the castle's going to go up, and that's going to cut off this gold, this TC, this wood line over here, and these monasteries on this side, and the game is now paused. Slam has done an excellent job recovering from this position. Sato has had some issues, right? Like, the camel control for him has been really good. He's been defending well against the Shravamshas. You see, he cleared it up at the back here. But I think stretching out with this TC early was probably a mistake. And Slam is now ahead on eco, ahead on map position, even on military right now. And this is just not looking good at all for Sato. Really impressive stuff from Slam. GL wishes they had Slam? Exactly. Oh, he's going for another town center. Do you have that bug? Monks do make any sound quite annoying to micro. I don't know which monk is converting or not. Ah, sound issues. Well done, Age of Empires 2. You win again. That is Sato's 7th town center of the game. Seventh TC of the game for Sato. And he's still in it. He's still in it. He's trying for a counter raid here, but the camels are chasing him. And Gajara camels are just going to win this all day. All day. Equal upgrades for both. And Sato says, actually chatting, I have 0 sound notifications. Sato has 0 sound. Muted. Excuses? I don't know. Classic. Come on, Havoc. Be nice. Oh, Slam says classic. Okay. I thought you were just classicing Sato. Maybe she was. We don't know. Salut. Hello. Bonjour, Santa 66. What does Sato do here? He's trying to go up to him. He wants to push this castle back. He's trying to get a castle of his own. And the armor is coming in for Slam. Slam has 37 on food, though. Sato's at 42. Wow. Really great job from him. And Slam will be thinking about maybe another castle. Right here? Cut off this whole side, maybe? I don't know. He'll see the castle from Sitaux. He's coming with camels. +2 armor now on those camels. Maybe he could deny it. Maybe. Maybe. Don't think so. Camels aren't enough. Get some villager kills along the way, though. And with the amount of camels he has, as he clicks up to Imperial Age, he can almost dive the trebs, right? Can almost just dive the trebs. This camel army from Sitaux has looped all the way through Slam's base. It's being chased by 19 camels from Slam, and Sitaux needs to peel off and not lead Slam over here, because Slam doesn't know about this yet, as he goes for just another castle up on the hill. Gold supply for Slam is not looking great. Sitaux, he's going to have enough to produce trebs, as he goes for a demo. Interesting. Will it get value? Will we find demo raft value? That is the question. 8th town center of the game from Sitaux being placed over here. Unfortunately, these villagers were not notified that it was hostile territory, and all of these will die. Oh my god. Sitaux just looks over here, no sound notifications whatsoever. He's like, oh, well, that's great. I don't think sound would have helped him much here, though. I don't think sound would have helped him at all over here. We are going to have some wood issues, potentially, for Sitaux. He's got a lot of camels on this side. Slam can go back and deal with those. We can see his camels has kind of been farming. 29 kills on them. Only 10 on Sitau's 19 camels over here. And Slam will have the ability to make 2 trebuchets from these castles if he so wishes. Farimba right away. Wow. Heavy camel coming in for both. Sitaux immediately techs heavy camel and Farimba. I don't think Farimba makes the difference against Gajara camels, though. If they're both heavy camels, I think Gajara camels probably still win, right? Obviously, it helps against... Oh, what a wall! Oh my god! Slam loving it. Absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. Slam trapping in Sitaux. He's going to go for another wall over here. Gate, something, do something. Nice block there with the camels, getting them in front. And door stuck. All of Sitau's camels completely stuck against the wood line. What a trap from Slam. Love to see it. He's playing really well to start this one off. Treb's now stuck in the center here with villagers available to repair. It's going to be a tough pushback for Sitaux, and he hasn't even gone for Trebs at all. Just gone for Rimba camels. 7+6 camels. Iron casting on the way, so about to be 7+7. But I think Gajaras will still rip these. Absolutely. Does anyone know if Kshatriyas came in for Slam? I don't think it has. 9th TC of the game, by the way, for Sitaux up here. 9th TC he's placed this game. And camels are just eating villagers over here. Maybe Elite Shrivamsha would be something. Would be valuable here for Slam, but I think it's just a matter of time before Sitaux GG's. I mean, the resources in the bank are not looking good for him, right? He's getting some good raids over here, but Slam's going to clear that up. His eco is just idled everywhere you look. His castle is now down. And GG called. Slam with a really strong performance there. Really, really nice. The uptime, I mean, the build was pretty good. I didn't think he was going to be able to make it to Feudal. He only had like 9 seconds idle TC time. He gets the fish, at least 2 of them, forces Sitaux to invest on the water, has the archer range up in time with the stable to defend against the archer play. And then he goes for towers to protect against the faster castle age from Sitaux, which was actually really useful because he only lost 3 villagers. And he killed the full army. And then he goes for the forward castle, and it's just fantastic. Sitaux getting a little bit aggressive, not only with the crossbows, going in for those 3 villagers, but also with the TC placement. Like, why are we putting a TC in the middle of the map there? Like, if we go back here, there's plenty of gold on the outer edges. Here. Like, why are we going over here for a TC? I don't understand. Slam puts Sato in the panini press on the... Okay, just... What? You don't put a baguette in a panini press, okay? It's just not the way it works. It just simply doesn't work like that. That's exactly why you did it. All right. Win with Gajaras. Loss with Malians. That's a good civ. Take a win with. Not being able to build that first castle in the middle was even better for Slam. That first castle forced the fight from Sitaux. Like, he saw the villagers coming forward. He denied it with the House Foundation, but then he lost a bunch of units because he was trying to kill those vills. And then Slam was just free to go for that second castle position. It was perfect. It actually worked out better for him. You're not wrong. Floops, you're way too comfortable here, dude. Stop. Floops the budget Wally. No, it's fine, dude. Slam walking into game number 2. Land Madness. Land Madness coming up. Okay, so we have Franks against Huns. Franks against Huns on Land Madness. I really favor the Franks here. I think Huns need something, guys. They've just fallen off so hard in competitive play. It's crazy. And it's wild to think that, because you used to think of Huns like, yeah, they're, you know, even though they're not a top 5 civ anymore, they're like mid-tier or something like that. But now you look at them and for some reason they're just always losing. Let's see if it continues like that. I mean, Franks have a lot of bonuses on this map, right? You have a lot of berries available, and you actually start with a berry bush underneath your TC. And there's a bunch of neutral ones around here. When you get to the next... where are the neutral berry bushes? Okay, there's some. None of them are near Slam, apparently. But when you get to the next stage, you don't have to invest in a horse collar, which means you can drop your farms right away. You can go into scout production immediately. You don't need bloodlines, etc., etc. Really, really good. No quick walls for Huns. It's all about walls. I feel like when people are playing Huns, dude, they just like, they refuse to wall. We saw it in the best of 21 the other day on Serengeti, right? Like, wasn't it Vinchester had a phenomenal setup? It looked good for him, and then he just refused to wall. He just didn't. He had the opportunity plenty of times, and then he just didn't. Not being able to build houses a nerf. I think when people are thinking about their walls, if you're playing the Franks here, Exhibit A with Slam, he's going to be building his houses throughout the game, and he's going to have a rough idea in his mind where he wants the wall to go, right? Because his houses are being set up, because he has to build this building. So later on in the game, it makes it easier for him to envision how he wants to lock his base down. For Sitaux, this is what he sees. And it takes a lot more imagination and a lot more time to place those walls, which will be equally beneficial for a Hunnic player as they will for the Franks player. If anything makes quick walling hard, you're not wrong. Kind of does. Fortunately, on land manors, it's pretty rare for you to quick wall using houses. There's not enough space. I bet Sato will wall this game. I mean, he's got a good setup to do it, right? You can wall like this to the edge of the map. And then you can maybe wall here. And you can just wall like that. Little corner action. Could be good. Can you double click all golds on the map? I got you. 47.2k. Kind of standard. I mean, there's a lot of golds, but it's all 3 tiles, right? Huns and Persians are old, very old, unchanged in terms of style for the longest time. People have gotten really good at countering what those civs excel at, so maybe a rework is in order. I don't think that's the case, dude. I don't think that's the case. I think Persians are really good on certain maps. Like, we see Persians get picked first overall in many drafts if you have a hybrid map. Huns just need a little something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Corner check. Checking corners. Land madness. Boring corners. Super boring corners. Nothing interesting to see here. Feudal Age on the way for both. Slam, once again, way faster. He's up 2 villagers faster than Sitaux is. Did he go for loom here? He did. Sitaux go for loom? He did. I think, like, the suggestion that literally everyone in the competitive scene has given for Persians to instantly make them like a top tier civ again was to give them back the 5% production bonus on TCs and docks. And they haven't done that for some reason. It was there when DE was first released and Persians were picked all the time. They seemed very powerful, but then there's been power creep since then, right? And everyone seems to be fine with it reverting back to that. Feudal cav archers for hunt. Okay. Oof. I don't know about that. There's the stable for a hunts player. Stable as well for Slam. And my man is coming forward, guys. Hang on a second. What is Slam cooking here? This isn't typical Slam behavior. Slam should be at home pushing in the deer from over here. Slam should be normal Slam. Who is this imposter? Slam would be pushing in these guys well into Feudal Age. He's going for a tower. Can he even range? I don't know. Probably want the tower here. No, he's coming over this way. He's going to put the tower there. Sitaux can't see it. He simply can't see it. He has to make sure to wall this in too. He's coming forward with more scouts, and most importantly, the spearmen are coming forward as well. So I don't think Sitaux can deal with this tower without a counter tower of his own. Or just abandoning the wood line. Could abandon here. Yeah, Amir. I mean, the CA cost reduction is also a thing you could look at, right? You could maybe alter it so that Huns cav archers have more accuracy. Like, if they had higher base accuracy, if you put their accuracy up to 75%, if you could do that. I don't know if you could do that with the code. Nice villager snipe there from Slam. Sitaux is just wondering who this guy is. Slam going forward? Who is this guy when he should be just playing scouts and playing greedy? This scout is inside of this villager as another vill goes down. 2 eco kills for Slam. He did lose 3 scouts along the way, though. 2 scouts. Maybe not the best trade in the world, but take 2 villager kills, I think. As Sitaux now tries to kill Slam's villagers back here. Slam dealing with one of those scouts. He's got 4 vills here. He could probably deal with these 2 as well. And yeah, Sitaux needs to back away. Slam will simply farm. And Sitaux still wide open. Like he walled his woodline here, but there's no defenses from these scouts wandering around. Slam pretty open as well, but he could easily go for some walls in between here. Huns produce Magnetite from the archery. I don't want to make a change like that. Like, I feel like Huns are still one of those civilizations where if you make a change too drastic, they become super powerful in Castle Age. Super, super strong. So we'll see. See what they can do. Maybe just the ability to make Tarkans right away from stables would be pretty pog. I don't know if it would change much. But you rework the Marauders tech and just have Tarkans available immediately. Spearmen are here. There's 1 archer from Sitaux. Slam definitely needs to deal with that. And Slam might actually lose villagers if he's not careful. The spearmen are still around. Sitaux is trying to take care of those. And Slam is taking care of that spearman, or that archer rather. But he has no spearmen left over. Meanwhile, at the back, looks like he came in and sniped another villager with his scouts. And he hasn't lost 1 yet. Bills are on the berries forward as well. So it's not like he's just chilling with those villagers. He is actually taking food. And he's going to need it too, because his queue is looking a little lackluster. Nice snipe from Sitaux. Manages to find a villager. Taking care of the spearman from Slam with his own spearman. Now the skirmishers still working away on Sitau's spearman. And Sitaux trying to take more villagers. He's going to get 1, but is it worth it? Is it worth losing all of your scouts here to just take 1 villager? I guess he found a second one there somewhere. Oh yeah, he killed that earlier. Eco Kitty is 3-2 in favor of Sun. Sitaux also doesn't have Horse Scholar. I feel like giving Huns Tarkans from the stable right away, as we don't see much going on right now. Sitaux coming out here to mill the deer. And then, like, having Marauders do something like decrease food cost on Tarkans or something like that. Kind of like similar to a Kshatriya's thing, but it's a Tarkan focused tech. I think that could be okay. I don't know. I just think Tarkans are really cool. Also, give them the attack sound back. Why that's still missing, I have no idea. It's an absolute travesty. Just remove Huns from the game? No, they're one of the most iconic civs, bro. No way. They also have the best campaign. No way. No way. Then no one will go knights? I think people still go knights, dude. Tarkans are not very good against other knights. Tarkans are only really good against buildings and range units. It would just give them an extra option, you know. Skirms are in. Spearmen are in. Slam's eco looking pretty solid. Sitau's eco, I mean, food count with these farms up looking okay. But he's still wide open. Slam's starting to get a few of the walls down as Sitaux comes. Oh, this is very concerning. Slam only has skirmishers in the back of Sitau's base. He's taken another villager, but Sitaux is coming forward with archers. And Slam will need to do something to defend against this. He doesn't have enough stone for a tower. Might want to buy it. There it is. He's going to put a tower on his farm eco. Very smart tower back here, I think. Very, very smart tower on that side. think a lot of players would have tried for that tower like here or something, but this one's good. Protects the wood line, gives the farmers a place to hide, and Sitaux needs to back up. Really, really solid stuff. Slam now buying more stone for another tower on the gold. Smart. Did kind of nuke his eco because he sold food and sold wood to be able to afford that. But now he can take gold. And Sitaux comes in here with the archers and he immediately needs to retreat, similar to the other tower. Meanwhile, at the back, Sitau's still trying to deal with this incredibly annoying army. And Slam is doing a really good job microing this and making sure he doesn't take any bad trades. And now he's microing down the archers. Man, he's playing good today. What the hell happened? I'm not saying that Slam doesn't normally play good, but he's played really, really well so far today. I'm used to seeing Slam, you know, like good execution, but making some questionable calls. That seems to be like the trend for his tournament career, right? But so far, it's been really respectable. We're doing it live. That's right. A well-rested Slam is a beast. Well, we're saying that. He's losing his archers. But he is clicking up to Castle Age first. Still needs to be concerned about this army, for sure. Market here for Sitaux, and he's going to go up as well. And Sitaux, is he going to go into Cav Archers? He's not really the guy you think of when you think of Cav Archers. But with Huns, maybe. Yo, Simbrus, thank you for the Prime. Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. I think Sitaux has played fairly well here too. He didn't commit underneath these towers. The only time he committed was to kill that villager with his scouts, but he has more scouts now. He's exploiting a hole now in Slam's walls. And speaking of committing, oh god, maybe this is a mistake. He kills one villager but loses almost all of his scouts. Dave is still on? It's only been 6 hours, bro. What should I have for dinner tonight, folks? Who's a player you think of when you think of CA? Oh, Doubt. 100%. I don't even think there's... Like, it's Doubt. Like, anyone can make CA with Huns. Alright? But go make CA with, like, Koreans, Franks, fucking... Teutons. Like, Doubt'll just find an excuse to make CA. And if he's behind in a game, if he has lost a lot of villagers to a big raid, he will use that market and drop 2 extra ranges and just go into Cav Archers. That's his like comeback strategy. Onion flavored chips for dinner. You need to listen. Okay, maybe we need some counseling or something, Lobster, on serotonin. Maybe we need some medication or something. You need... there is a problem. You need to get it fixed. Onion-flavored chips. Nice raids. Sitaux has the tower set up, though, but there's not enough room. There is no room. Let me in, said the villager. No, whispered the people inside the tower. And Slam kills more villagers. 1, 2, 3 villagers dead there. Eco KD now 8-4, but at the back here, we had a villager going down, and there's still farming eco being denied. And it is Cav Archers for Sitaux. So Slam is going to have to figure out a way to lock this down. His woodline can be ranged at the back here. His farms can still be ranged for the time being. Massing up enough knights to deal with this. And until he gets this farm eco sorted, can't really have the knight production that he wants. And there we go. Beautiful. Oh my god. If he had saved that knight, that would have been a perfect clear on the backside here. He went all the way around with the knight because he knew the spearmen were chasing it. If he had saved that, that would have been perfect clear on that army. Would have been beautiful. Okay, so against cav archers, husbandry is a must. Second archer or second cav armor is a must. He's got the second cav armor. I don't think he has husbandry yet, right? Does he? Do these have husbandry? Actually, yeah, I think they do. 1.49? Yeah. Think so? Think so. You got it. Okay. Cav archer's still slightly faster. +2 armor is in for slam. And when you're fighting up against knights with cav archers, it's really, really tough at the beginning. It's super tough at the beginning. You got to pay attention to every single engagement. Otherwise, you look back and your mass is suddenly gone. It's a good thing he still has these crossbows as well, which are harassing the woodline at the back here. And Sitaux is putting a lot of pressure on Slam. Crossbows are very annoying for Slam. He can clear that up if he goes over there with the knights, but I don't think he wants to. I think he wants to put pressure on Sitau's eco. And if Sitaux leaves this area with his crossbows, if he doesn't, or sorry, cav archers, if he doesn't see this coming in, could be absolutely disastrous for his economy, but he will see it. He has town watch. He's going to spot all of these knights heading into his eco, and he won't lose the 22 villagers at the back. And Slam's going to need to retreat. Well played from Sitaux. Really, really good game sense there. Slam's idle TC driving me crazy. He did have a ton of crossbows on the farms, and he went for the +2 armor because he needed it. So he just didn't have the food to support the TCs. He's running away over here. He's still massing up knights. Going for another siege workshop, I suppose. And this is what you need to do against cav archers. You need to monitor the main group. Try and pick off their numbers if you can. And send in the little raiding forces on the other side. And this is a prime example of a game where I think Huns would be much better off if they just invested into some walls. Just a few. Just a couple. Just don't let them run in. Just don't let them run in for free to the very back wood line. Please don't let them run right through your base. 4 villagers dying, by the way, to get that tower up. And Sitau's going to run away. The knights are in. Quick walls coming in from Sitaux. Does he get him down in time? He does. He hits those all day, baby. Wonderful job from Sitaux. Really, really good job here. Slam unable to get any damage. He's behind by 9 villagers now. And where is the main army of knights? Where is that? Ah, it's coming to deal with the crossbows finally. And the cav archers are coming in, guys. The cav archers are coming in. Oh no, Slam. He's going to be dealing with the crossbows, but this is what happens when you're distracted. Oh boy. Oh god. So many villagers are going to go down. We don't even have ballistics for Sitaux, but it doesn't matter. He can just sit right in the middle of this villager exodus, and well, that's a lot of death. And I think the Huns are going to do it. Slam's going to try for a counterattack. He knows he needs like 20 dead villagers in Sitau's eco. He's got the Scorpions back here to defend, but he's behind by 24 vills. Like he needs a intergalactic raid at the back here. There are some cav archers left over. I don't think there's enough to stop this many knights though. And Slam is going to be killing a few villagers. Let's see if it turns into a bunch. Nice micro from Sitaux. Really good stuff over here. There's only 22 villagers behind now. Wheelbarrow coming in for him. Scav archers have killed a lot of vills. And Sitaux is just hanging out at home with this army. Applying pressure with this army forward. Slam still hasn't managed to hit this incredibly exposed woodline at the back of Sitau's base. Sitau's done a great job monitoring that. Making sure his cav archers are always in position. And Slam is now looping all the way around this way. Sato pushing his army out to the center of the map. Might get punished here. He notices in time, though. It's going to bring the Cav Archers back. Only one villager kill. He didn't get those last two villagers. Sag. 20 villagers behind. Still is Slam. 31 Cav Archers now. The Knights are looping back around. They might get into the wood line. And Slam needs to keep Sato distracted and very busy for this raid coming in here. Also, Scorpions pushing forward. You know, if he does end up clearing up this Cav Archer mass somehow... Oh, he juked him! He completely juked him! He's coming back the other way. If he does end up clearing that up, he can get a really, really good position. As Sato goes for the gates, they're not in time. Plus 2 Knights are in. Oh, this could turn around big for Slam. This could turn it. This could be it! He's going to be coming forward with the castle, I think, too. The castle is in Sato's face. Hang on a second. Massive raids for Slam. We see villagers going down over here. We see Vills going down on this side. 20 villagers behind still, but the castle is coming up on the main TC. And what is Sato doing? He's going for another town center. He's going for another town center, folks. And I don't think he can support that. I mean, I guess it's just to protect the gold over here, but this is what happens when it's Knights against Cav Archers. And Slam has completely juked him again, guys. He's coming back this way. Sato is deciding to go forward with his Cav Archers. He's gonna goo the hell out of Slam's eco. Might find some kills, but Slam is definitely finding some damage over here. And uh-oh. Full recovery mode here from Slam, just trying to do as much damage as possible. The Knight Army is back again, and the TC isn't up. Oh, boy. We're talking about raids. Well, here's a big counter raid from Sato. Just when Slam thought he was getting himself back into the game, well, Sato disagrees and kills a ton of villagers over here. Huns are Huns. Huns are Huns. Is walling an option against the Knights? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Obviously, on land madness, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, right? But still, it is an option. It's a lot of the times, the Huns they just refuse. They disagree with the walling hypothesis. Scorpions, a little bit more difficult to deal with if you're Sato. And he's been cut off a lot of his farming eco. He does have a lot of villagers, but only 14 on food currently. And the woodline is not crazy efficient. As Slam tries to kill more villagers over here, and he's going to get them. But he still has to deal with this. And that is an issue. More Scorpions in the queue from Slam. Just constant Scorpion production. He's gone for a TC out here to secure this. Might be able to get out to this TC now. Looks like he will. And the Knights are still at the back with the Scorpions. Oh my god, dude. What a crazy game. The Cav Archers are coming in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Slam. You need to run, my dude. You need to run. And he's currently running. Scorpions are being cleared up, but the Knights are coming in. Cav Archers are here. Slam backs away. Does he not see that? He doesn't know about this. He's going for another castle. Oh, boy. I don't know if he can get this up, folks. I think this is a desperation castle. The Cav Archers are here from Sato. I think this is it for Slam. Castle is being built. It's only 9 vills. He deletes it. He needs it somewhere else. TC goes down from Sato. 104 villagers for him. It's 91 for Slam. He's caught up in the villager count, but he calls the GG because there's 55 Cav Archers on the field. Fantastic play from Sato to keep the Cav Archers back here. Like, you saw all the different things Slam was doing there. He was doing so much to try and do damage to Sato, but Sato, he constantly had Cav Archers sitting in the vulnerable spots. The gate walls were pretty sick, right? He pulled the villagers away from here multiple times really early, and then he was just constantly running around with an army forward. Big damage on the woodline over here. denying this TC. If he hadn't sent that army forward, who knows what would have happened? Who knows? What did Slam do wrong in this game? He didn't track the Cav Archer army back here. He came forward with his knights, and the Cav Archers came in here. And once he lost those vills, it was basically like curtains. So we go on to the final game. Final game. Remarkably similar res collected, and that's astonishing when you look at this. Remember that Sitaux was like 20 plus villagers ahead for multiple parts of that game. And they finished with Sitaux being 14 villagers ahead. He didn't have the same level of eco upgrades as Slam, but a lot of that was idle time for him. Okay, 1-1. I think if either player wins the set 2-1, they're happy, right? Neither one was thinking about coming in here and sweeping at all. Yeah, Slam left a lot of villagers on low HP. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. If we look at the group for these guys, it's Dragonstar, Sitaux, Slam, Kingston, Overtaken, Stark. It's a very strong group. Stark has currently been 3-0'd by everyone he's faced. Slam, Dragonstar, and Sitaux. So Stark is basically getting bullied. But Dragonstar, Sitaux, Slam, Kingston, Overtaken. Oof. Wrong window? I'm not trying to show it to you. Did Slam not have forging? I don't think so. What is this email I just get from this guy? Hello, I can donate subscriptions or beats to your Twitch channel. Donations start at $2,000. After you withdraw them, we will split the withdrawal amount 60-40. 60% for me. What? What? So he's going to donate. And then take 60% after I withdraw it. Money laundering? It is from a .ru account. So it seems legit. Oh, I also got an email from Rogers. Your feedback is important to us. Uh-oh. Hang on a second, guys. Is Rogers listening to what I've been saying about them today? I took that deal. It's great. Trust. All right. Dude, Rogers has been listening. All right, we're going to hideout. I think both these guys have been playing pretty well. Slam has impressed me here throughout these first two games, just simply because I haven't seen the, you know, the classic Slam get into a favorable position and then make a couple bad decisions that really, really throw the game kind of thing that we see in a lot of tournaments. And I love that, because I think in terms of like fundamentals, when we're talking about execution and mechanics, Slam is one of the best players in the game. And when we're talking about mechanics, he's really, really solid. It's just decision making. I don't know. I see Hart in that. What do you think, Hart? Where do you rate Slam's like mechanics as a player if you watch him? I would rate it pretty high, I think. Just based on watching him and other people. If Hart is still here, he might have dipped. He might have gone for that donation guy. Above average. Okay. Thank you, Nilly. Appreciate it. Above average. Better than most. Technically correct. He's not wrong. Slam is playing as Cumans, Sitaux is playing as Ethiopians. So, let's see if Sitaux makes the same mistake that Viper made against Hera. And let's see if he goes all the way around this way. Nope. He's scouting it. He knows which way to go. He'll probably attempt a forward, either in early Castle Age or in Feudal Age against Slam. You need to do it. You can't let the Cumans cook. They're excellent cooks. And they will just have an incredible economy if you let them work. Unfortunately for Sitaux, the stone is in a pretty good spot for Slam over here. The gold is in a pretty good spot for him. And if Sitaux pushes from this way, Slam should be able to defend. Scouting, as someone told Viper about this new strat. That final game, Hera against Viper. Oh my god, dude. Like his base was here. Hera's base was here. Viper got here with his units and then pulled them back for a second and then decided to commit all the way around. It was wild. I don't know what he was thinking. And that might make the difference between like who wins the tournament too. Probably will, actually. Is cumin cuisine any good? Well, they used a lot of cumin. It's just all cumin. That's it. That's the only spice they use. But I like to pronounce it come in. You're so comfortable here. It's actually uncomfortable. Your comfort levels make it uncomfortable for everyone else. 18 population. Uptime for Sato. And we had the villagers already coming forward. Slam. 19 population. Isn't it usually like 18 you want to go up for the second TC? I guess he's not that far behind. What is it? Is it 17, 18 pop total? How many vills? 17 vills, I think. If you do it super clean. Humans are best on this map? I think so, yeah. I think it's because no loom. I think you usually go up no loom on hideout, though. Bro, I think you're usually cooking with no loom on hideout, to be honest. He's got to make sure he remembers loom here. And there's loom right there. As he comes forward with the scout, going to try and take some good engagements. That scout made that attack from Narnia, bro. He was 3 tiles away. This Cumin scout is so fast, this dude was hitting his after image and still doing damage. It's like some anime shit. I thought I killed you. You were only slashing my after image. But I saw blood. Once again, I am too fast. And my after image has blood. I transcend the universe. And now I shall announce my special move and the weakness to my special move and exactly how long it takes for me to charge my special move. As Slam comes out here and walls in this. This is beautiful. Just beautiful. Really, really smart from Slam. This tower's not going to survive, and he still has the scout behind, too. He might lose this villager. He probably won't. Probably engage with the scout over here. And he pulls the villager back at the last second. And that's just really, really nice. That's a really smart play from Slam. And suddenly, Sato doesn't have another tower to back up this tower. that's going to come out soon. So Slam might be able to rush this with villagers too. That sounds cool as shit. Introducing after image bleed attack. The power is directly proportional to how long I charge it. I just have to stand in this position with my hands in the air. One villager dead from Slam, sorry. Tower dead. TC up. Now where are we going, Sato? This is the problem with pushing humans in Feudal Age. If the stone is good, and the stone is good for Slam, you're going to have a bad time. Because he can simply go into towers, and he can sacrifice a few villagers to take you out. And now Sato is dead. Because Slam has just completely walled him in. My new attack! Trap you in my base. And he's trying to save the vills. And, well, he's trying to pull these back to the archers. One archer is not going to make a difference. Slam is at 28 vills. Slam is not queuing vills behind this. So, that's something. And he definitely should. He's trying to get his food eco sorted. But he is defending against this from Sitaux. And that's 2 gates. Bop, bop. How do you do? Another gate there as he tries to take out the villagers that are inside of his base. Villager count is still even right now, but once Slam gets his food sorted, he's going to have the advantage, and Sato is still a ways away from Castle Age. That Vill's dead. This Vill is running around. These Vills are coming back here. The archers are still doing good work behind. But Slam will completely clear all of this stuff. Maybe? Maybe not. Nice quick walls there from Sato. Hang on a second. Defensive tower from Slam. Maybe delete these gates. They're not needed. They're taking up a lot of wood. They're definitely not needed. Slam is housed. It hasn't been pretty for him. It's been a little bit messy, to be fair, but he's just going to kill these villagers. Kill them before they kill the wall, please. Thank you. And they're all dead. Sato is down to 28 vills. He's still trying to push in here. There's really no way he can get through these walls now unless he sends more vills. And I don't think he's interested in doing so. I think he's currently examining his possibilities. He's on stone right now, but if he wants to get to Castle Age, he's going to have to sell all of this stone and then buy the food. And then sell the wood and buy some more food, and he still won't have enough. And then he's going to have to go back on stone, think about a forward castle drop, and by that point, Slam's probably going to be in Castle Age himself. Fun attempt, though. Great quick walls from Slam. He did exactly what I said he would do, and he still doesn't have enough. Go. Yes! He's up! He's up. He's moving product, folks. Don't worry about the trades here, okay? It was wildly inefficient, but he's moving product. He had a full inventory. He's a product mover. He's a liquidator. That's what they call him. And you know what? If he gets a castle right here, in Slam's face, in the middle of everything, game could turn around. You never know. I'd love to see a Siege Workshop from Slam in Feudal Age. Siege Workshop, 1 ram, just a flag on this Siege Workshop. Sitaux is going to be terrified to place a Castle Foundation. Terrified. And Slam knows this is his weakness here, so he's going for another town. Here they come. The market battles are ongoing. As Slam now tries to get to Castle Age. He wants a castle of his own. He's going to need fletching as well. He made the blacksmith back here for his second building. Archers are coming in. They're going to spot that tower. And now Sato, let's see what he can spot from his point of view. Does he just go for it right here? He really wants one that can range the farming eco and the TC. We're going to need fletching here, Slam. Definitely. Fletching is a must. As soon as you see these villagers, and he can't quite see them yet. If you don't want the castle to go there, you need fletching. Villagers are here. Slam pops out of this tower. And the castle's going to go up. Sitaux distracting the arrow fire with his archers. Fletching is still not in. Slam will need to figure out a way to stop this. He's gone for another tower over here. This castle is kind of threatening. As Slam goes for a gate. And the archers are all going to die. And that's actually pretty useful here. Not really much of a follow-up for Sato. So this castle is pretty threatening. It cuts off some farms. It's obviously going to clear all of this stuff, right? But what kind of economy do we leave behind? 8 food? Enough food for 1 shotel? You carry the weight of us all on your shoulders, little one. Any Ninja Turtle fans in the chat? This guy's a teenage, he's a mutant, and he's a ninja. And he's a turtle as well. And he's coming in. And he's coming in hot. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. He seems confused. And now he's dead. Okay, so Slam will go for a 3rd TC. Blacksmith coming in from Sitaux. And Sitau's food eco still a little bit bad. He's just making showtells. That's all. He's going to go for another castle. But it's like, where do we put the castle? He's explored over here, so maybe he wants to go for it here. I mean, that would be a good spot, right? He's going to go deeper. Step Lancers are looping around this way. Knight and Step Lancer. There's another castle here. Step Lancer could be on top of it. And it's not. It's not. The castle goes up. What do we do now if we're slammed? Do we sell all the wood and buy stone for a castle of our own? Do we try and deny this? Do we delete this? Do we just run? He's just running. He's just running. He's simply getting out of dodge with all of the villagers. There's a traffic jam. Oh my god, it's a castle Godzilla! Run! He's gone. He's evacuating in an orderly fashion. He can run and be fine? Oh yeah, 100%. This is all Sato can do here. Like, he's cut off a lot of the farms, so it's going to be difficult for Slam to produce more vills. But I mean, at this rate, he could not produce a vill for like 10 minutes and he'd still be ahead of Sato's eco. Sato is just now adding in that 2nd TC. Showtel's coming around this way. Really easy to wall those off if Slam sees them. And he does. And he's just chasing with the Step Lancers. Got a lot of villagers here just hanging out on this one farm. But he can get his food set up under control here. And he's taking out the showtells on this side. Wall is down, so the showtells have been effectively useless this game for Sato. And Slam is at 71 bills. And he goes for a castle of his own. It's on the gold. And I don't think these castles have 0 kills. Literally 0 kills. It's just so tough to fight up against humans on this map. It's so difficult. If you have hideout in your map pool and you get humans, I mean, it's just feels kind of GG, like Civ win before it even begins. Again, this bug? Oh, okay. I was wondering what you guys were talking about with the bug. Yeah, Sato wasn't hearing monk conversion sounds earlier. Oh, villager goes down. Crocodile standing on top, and Sitau's thinking another castle on this side. Unfortunately, he has to run through the gauntlet of Slam's outpost, and Slam knows that Sitaux knows that the TC is over here. And Sitaux probably knows that Slam knows that he knows. But I don't know if Slam knows that Sitaux knows that Slam knows that he knows. So that might be an issue. And I think he does know, actually, because he moved back, but now he's moving forward again. Interesting. Waiting for the monk to come out. Hmm? What was that? Also, love the amount of houses that this knight and this step lancer have forced out on this side. As now, Sitaux is making himself a little bit of a square to sit inside with this monk to protect it, to protect the villagers as well. He's going to slowly make his way forward to try and place a castle foundation, but Slam will have a castle of his own shortly, and he can maybe just drop his instead. "88 villagers against 54. And Slam will go for a tower here. And Sitaux can't fit a castle inside, so he's going to go for a tower of his own. There's Kipchaks. Monks are going down, and this is just a ridiculous series of events that is unfolding between our before our eyes. Like, what? Like, what? Sitau's eco is starting to pick up. Yep, that's right. 3 TCs. Sitaux is booming, and he's certainly in a position to call GG. So, well done from Slam. He's going to take the victory there. I think the draft here, like, Humans is just so powerful in Hideout. If you have Hideout as a map, you got to ban this Civ, dude. You just have to. Just get it out. I'll be interested to see what civs he actually did end up banning. Maybe he felt like he was favored on Spiral and he just gave up the win on Hideout to Slam and he thought maybe I can do something with Ethiopians. Interesting strategy here. I mean, Slam with a great defense. I think what he did with this tower, with these 2 palisade walls, was just so smart. So smart. And Sitaux should have never given up this tower position. Once you only have 1 tower up without a second one to support the first, it just becomes super vulnerable to Slam sending villagers forward and killing it. And he doesn't care if he needs to addle his TCs or lose villagers along the way as a second town center to produce vills. So really, really nice. Well played from Slam today, guys. And he's looking like he might go back up to platinum for the next season. Are humans that good on Hideout? Trusting them is Titanic, though. If you don't trust them, they're 20 vills ahead of you, even if you go for FC. It's just really rough. And then they go for the forward castle themselves. It's just like, ugh.